principle through which we were able to receive redemption. This is the after effect. This is the aftertaste. You know, there are many sweeteners that you can use in place of sugar to make your coffee sweet. Some of them have aftertaste. Substitution has aftertaste, after effect. This is it. And that he died for all, so that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again. This is because of substitution. He died, he took your place in death, so you are supposed to take his place in life. The meaning of that is this. Are you with me? Yes. See, I was doing very well in the oil industry. I excelled. And meanwhile, I don't like office work. We all sit before a table. I would die there. Now, so I like field work. So you don't need a table. You go to the field. They take you offshore. You are doing calculations, doing all of that. By the time you are done, you get the report, you push it out. Those reports are the indicators that they will use to make decisions for the industry. I like that kind of job. So I got the kind of job I like. You know, when you are doing something and you like it, it's not, in fact, for me, it was not job. I was just doing my hobby. And then Jesus now comes. When I was supposed to become a manager, a big man. You know that table, that big table, that when people sit behind it, the sound of their voice changes. That's the table. I was en route occupying that table when Jesus came into my prayers and revealed that, resign now. The reason why he has a right to do that is because the salvation I got from him was on the basis of substitution. And the implication of that salvation requires that I can no longer live the life I want. I will live the life he prescribes. That's the implication of substitution. The way we know a Christian is not someone that comes to church and is enjoying praise and worship. It is illegal for you to continue living your life after you receive salvation through substitution. Because you, that Jesus died for, was good for nothing except to be executed. So he took the execution on your behalf so that you will become indebted to him. It is what he prescribes that your life should become, that it must become. You no longer have a say, because according to the ledger of justice, you are dead. It is Christ in you that has the legitimacy to be expressed through your vessel as your life. So substitution is in twofold. Are you still following me? The first perspective of substitution in the Bible is the substitute on the cross. I was supposed to be on the cross to be executed for the sin I committed in Adam. So Jesus became my substitute on the cross. So the name of that kind of substitution is called deliverance. So on the cross, I was delivered. Exactly. That's not all. On the cross, I was what? So now, I've escaped the cross because Jesus went there for me. But substitution does not allow me to live life the way I would have wanted it. Your flesh would have wanted you to be a sinner, hopping from one point of sin to another. That is no longer part of the expectation of heaven concerning your life. Are you there? Yes. But God knows that you do not have power over sin in yourself. So he had to create the possibility of another level of substitution. So he releases his spirit inside of your heart to become a substitute within. Because your human will, your self-will, your human ability to choose is not strong enough to defeat the pull of sin. The only way you can walk in holiness and live a holy life is through the investment of Christ within your spirit man. As long as you try to engage life from the resources of the flesh that you are used to, you will be confronted with failures. You want to live holy, but you see that you almost fought. You want to live holy, your old girlfriend, when she comes around, your knees will begin to shake. You know that you don't have. So he provides his spirit to become the substitute that you will lean on from within. So the Christian life is lived from inside out. And I need to tell you the implication of that. I had to sit down again with my Bible and say, this Christianity, let us find out what it means. I discovered a few things that I don't normally hear on the pulpit again. The preachers that preached in the 18th century, I saw it in their books. 17th century. I saw it in their books. And their critical aspects and pillars of our faith. He's a substitute within for our victory. If you move in the flesh, you fail. And that's what the Bible means when it says the righteous man falls 7 times. If you are moving in the flesh 7 times, you have the same experience. That means it's a law. It is constant. The flesh doesn't have the power of victory when it is faced with a situation that is orchestrated from the realm of the spirit. So there is another level of substitution that is required. A substitute within for my victory. So there's a substitute on the cross for my what? Deliverance. And then there's a substitute within me for my victory. So that anytime I encounter a situation that overwhelms me, it means what I need is, I need the substitute within. I need to withdraw and go and find grace from the substitute within. So when an enemy comes against you and he believes that he has defeated you, once you can go in and find that substitute within, you prove to him that he lied. No man can measure your true capacity right now, because there is a measure of the Spirit of God upon, and the extent to which you rely upon him, that's the degree to which he's strong in your life. Are you there? So, in order for me to round up this my talk, because I'm taking too much time already, I wanted to show you what God taught Adam. If I succeed in doing that, I will now show you what Satan taught Adam. At the end of the lecture, we'll now find out which of the teachers did you believe, because we will see evidences of what you believe in your life. May the Lord give you understanding. Which of these teachers did you believe? I threw away my old study jottings, got a new diary. I said, Jesus, can we start again? And I started fresh Bible study. I am not claiming that I can see now, but I have a little light, much more than I used to have before. But I'm not claiming that I can see. Hey, if God opens your eyes to understand what he's telling us in the Bible, there's no circumstance, no situation that can overpower a man that has the innate support of the Spirit of God. No situation. Hallelujah. Come with me. Let's go to Genesis.